Welcome back everyone, welcome back to the Little Red Ninja Allotment channel. Well, today I'm gonna check on my peppers and see how they're getting on, but also take some back for tea. Everything in here is looking okay, including a new variety that I'm growing this year, which I will show you right now, and it is called a banana pepper, and they are looking fabulous. As you can see, look at that, that is really good, and that is courtesy of the hot weather we've been having, and everything in here has coped really well with the heat, the very high heat that we've been having. So I'm quite happy with what's going on in here, and all I need to do is pick some. I've got quite a few there, I've got about 5 there. I've got a couple on this plant here. I've got one massive one on there, and the one at the back I've got an even bigger one. So what I will do, I will pick the 2 big ones and get back to you in a second. But I've also got other things I want to crop, which are, I've got kohlrabi down there doing really well, better than actually outside. The ones outside didn't come to much. These ones have not really been munched at, so I'm quite happy with what's been going on here. I need to crop some lettuce as well, but overall everything in here is doing alright. But I've also got some strawberries to pick. Yum yum. So let's get on and pick these peppers, and I'll be right back. Here we go, and little tiny harvest today. Excuse me, frog in the throat. I've got a party-sized cucumber right there, more like a fat boy. 3 decent-sized peppers. So let's have a look. Yep. And these ones will be perfect to be stuffed. So I'm going to have risotto rice in those. So that'll be really nice. And also a small cropping of basil to add to the collection I've got in my freezer. That's quite a lot. And as you can see, which I'll just show you, that is my basil. Wow, one of them. I've got about 6 lots of basil scattered all over the plot. That is the main one in the polytunnel. I have a little one down here which is doing alright, but I've got about half a dozen out on the plot, intermingled with all my tomatoes. So yep, really doing well. So I hope you liked the peppers. I certainly will. Well, I know Little Ninja, and Little Ninja is on the plot today because he's helping me with digging up my onions, because I need to put some crops in the ground, which I will do later in the video, or I might even do them in another video, but probably in today's video. But I need to get out and see where he is, because last time I saw him he was up near the lettuces, but I need to get the onions out of the ground. So I'll get over to the onions, refresh the soil and plant what I'm going to put in there. So let's crack on. Now here is where I've got some of my onions. and I've kind of like left it to its own devices, and it looks a bit ragged. So what I need to do is clear the whole bed, take all these onions out. I know some are small, but there are some very large ones, so I'm quite happy with those. And refresh the soil with some bloodfish and bone, and also a bag of my own compost, which is there. And then plant up what I'm going to put in here, which is going to be a variety of stuff. So let's clear all this, get back to you when it's all clear, and show you what I'm going to plant in place. But also later in the video I'll tell you how much I've cropped on the plots so far this year. I'm quite impressed with what I've got. So let's crack on with clearing this plot, this bit here. So be right back. Right, well, I've done most of this raised bed, or my hotbed as I like to call it, and that is my onions out of here. Actually more than I thought, but yeah, they're all, they're not as big as I've grown them in the past, but they will do. And unfortunately I probably won't be able to store them over winter, but never mind, I can chop them up and freeze them. Just got that little bit there to do, which I've got rocket and I've got purslane. And if you've never grown purslane before, try it, because it is very nice. It's very good in salads, or in fact any sort of meal. It adds a little bit of a crunch, and it's quite juicy as well. But let's get on with clearing the rest of this bed, add in my compost and a little bit of bloodfish and bone, and start planting. So when I come back, hopefully everything will be done, and let's get on with it. Let's crack on. But before we crack on, well, I'll crack on, not little Ninja, because he's in the polytunnel at the moment. If you're liking the video, please do smash the subscribe button and the notification bell, which is always good, which is a thumbs up, and also the share button as well, which is really good. But let's finish this off, get this raised bed planted, because I've put a bag of my compost in, and let's get on with it. I'm just putting it off, so let's crack on. Well, it's all done, as you can see. Well, I've put a cage over the top of it, but what I will do, I'll quickly take this cover off and show you what I've planted in there. As you can see, I've got some brassicas in there, but to get a better look, I'll have to take this cover off. And little Ninja, the silly Billy, he's up there inside the cover, so I'm going to have to get him out. So let's take this cover off and show you what I've planted inside. So let's crack on. And here we go. There we go. In the 4 there, they are clarets. They're a miniature broccoli cauliflower mix, and they're very nice. I grew them for the first time last year and was quite impressed with them, so I'm doing them again. And the other 4 here are Brussels sprouts. I know some people might say they're a bit late, but you can grow them for a very long season. So I'm trialling it this year, and hopefully we'll get some Brussels sprouts, but I mainly grow them for the leaves because the leaves are really tasty. So that's the main crop in the hotbed. In between, I've sowed quite a few beetroot, some radish, and down the centre I've sowed some carrots, and hopefully they'll come up. I don't want them too big, but you know, any sort of size of carrot is a good carrot in my books. But yeah, there I've got some radish in there, and also there I've got spring onions all the way along there, beetroot all the way down there and across here, and another row of beetroot there. So all in all, that should be a quick crop and keep the bugs away, but I've got that netting to help me. But I hope you've liked the video today, with telling you what I've cropped this year so far. I had a look at my little booklet that I keep for everything that I pick, and it's quite large and it would go on for quite some time, so I'll do that in another video. So probably in the next one, or even the next one after that. But quite impressed, and this hotbed does produce when it's asked, so fingers crossed it'll do the same with this lot. But I hope everyone is well and enjoying their fruits of their labours, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be, I'm just trying to remember what it's about, and I've forgotten. But little Ninja is gone out. I'll just go and get him so he can say hi. There he is. Hi, Mr. Ninja. How you doing? You're quite happy with what I've done on here? At least you've showed your face. Well, part of your face anyway, as you're a ninja. But in the meantime, this is Paul from the Little Red Ninja Allotment channel with Little Ninja, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be about this area down here in between the hotbed and the shed, because this is one job that I want to do in the next couple of months, and I want to ramp up my composting. But first of all, I've got to get loads of pallets, because I want to make a lot more compost. Alright, I get plenty of compost from those two bins, but I want to make a whole lot more. And this area down here is perfect. So that will be in one of my next videos to show you the area and what I plan. So in the meantime, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Oh, it looks like it's going to rain today, which is a good thing. Saves me watering. So everything looking good on the plot. Really is.